I've just moved to Ireland with my wife a couple months ago, and we were looking for things to do around Dublin, so we did a tour at the Irish Whiskey Museum. I'm a way bigger whiskey drinker than she is, but they mix a lot of history about the origins of whiskey and the distillation process as well, so there was something for both of us either way, and it turned out to be a pretty fun excursion. On top of a bar in there was a pretty loaded gift shop filled with a hilarious amount of drinks to purchase for souvenirs, and they are not shy on the pricing either. Some of these bottles were worth a mint.
I want the 120 euro whiskey. I want it so bad.
We ended up getting there a little earlier, so we spent way too much time at the gift shop, which is dangerous for your wallet, but then they rallied everyone for the tour, and it finally started. It was kind of funny because it is a tourist kind of attraction, and they ended up doing the rounds and asking everyone to introduce themselves and say where they're from, and I was quite literally the only person from North America there. Everyone else was from some other part of Europe.
We're sitting here like it's a church, but it's a church of whiskey. This is great.
Either way, without giving the whole tour away, over about an hour they went into the history of the drink over the different centuries, as well as gave us a brief lesson on why the Irish wake is what it is. And that aside though, the highlight for me is of course getting to drink, which we did. The 4 bottles that were offered this particular tour was Dead Rabbit, Powers, The Irishman, and Napogue Castle. On top of that, I learned how to smell whiskey properly, which you do by sticking your nose in the glass and inhaling through your mouth. The first drink was pretty strong because it was double distilled. I didn't mind it, but Sarah absolutely died when she drank it. Powers, on the other hand, though, was triple distilled, and to my shock, she actually didn't mind it.
Let this day be known, Sarah actually liked the whiskey.
So don't think it's called signature.
The third one on the list, the Irishman, was actually more of a Christmas drink to me, if I'm being honest.
This really reminds me of mulled wine.
Yeah. That's what it's giving.
Now, Napogue Castle, on the other hand, was the strongest one of the bunch, and dude, that one absolutely got me. That is a hard drink. Sarah couldn't even finish her.
That makes me feel
It's like potpourri.
This one kicks you in the freaking teeth, dude. That one is strong.
Anyway, yeah, that was the Irish whiskey tour, and at that point, I was kind of tipsy because I did this on an empty stomach like an absolute genius. By the way, as well, there's a vlog of this whole tour on my YouTube channel, so check the link in the bio. And yeah, throw me a follow if you haven't yet, because I'm restarting my life in Ireland, and I'm vlogging it one day at a time, so come along for the adventure and grow with me.